with through 3,000 in January, that's your year's income. Damn. So, you lose the best tax break in futures. All right, well, this lays me in a this gives me a very specific tax problem. Not problem. Okay, so being Act 60 resident investor, I pay zero tax on trading. But this isn't trading. This isn't trading. This is being a contractor. So technically, yeah, think of this as an Act 60 holder with a business and resident investor. And how does that play? I mean, would this have to go through a business where you get approved for? It wouldn't fall under my approval. So it seems like it would just flow directly to me as a contractor that would not get any of the incentives that I have with Act 60. I don't know, but just like based off of my knowledge, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I want you to dive in there and answer that. Thank you. People are saying you can write off your evaluation fees, but again, I think I would have to be approved for trading under the Act 60. But you dive deeper into this. And if I played around with this, it probably would just be testing them just to build some bots, because everybody wants to know how to trade prop firms with bots. But for my specific like tax situation, it seems a little like I'm not going to be able to benefit from my setup. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm Gucci. It doesn't matter. Which in reality doesn't matter at all, because I can just trade the real market. And if I do dive into this, I'm doing this purely for like example at the end of the day. But I'm just curious. I want to get real good at this, understanding this code. Goodness, how long has that been frozen for? How long has your screen been frozen, YouTube? My bad. You just been listening to me this whole time? You're telling me you just been listening because the screen's been frozen. Thank you, Misty. How long was it frozen for? That's the question. Oh gosh. I thought you took 5. Dang. So it's only been 5 minutes that it's been frozen, or? I wonder. That I can't answer. I can't answer the question. I'm sorry. I don't know the answer. So I go find out the answer, and then I just leveled up. Trading by hand, though, is like not, you don't level up. You just sit there and stare at the charts. So that's trash. You're half right, and the half you were right about is the useful half, but it's not Hyperliquid. The real workaround is volume, not OI. Open interest is stale, volume is live. And the free CBOE file has both. Here is today's SPX chain. Pulled just now. Near the money on today's expiry, volume is 7.1x the open interest. So a GEX built on OI alone is blind to about 85% of the flow that actually moved the market today. That is the flaw in the tool, and you sniffed it out. The fix is what paid vendors do and do not advertise. Start with yesterday's OI, then add today's volume with a stride guess. Trade printed at the ask means a customer bought. So dealer got shorter. Trade printed at the ask means a customer bought. That's right. Because they crossed the spread. Printed at the bid means the customer sold. The dealer had to get longer. Okay, this is actually fucking interesting, dude. Okay, the CBOE file gives you bid, ask, and last trade price. So you can go through a rough version of this for free. Pull it, diff the volume, sign each change. That is most of what you're paying for a spot gamma for. One thing worth knowing, so you don't go hunting, nobody has live intraday OI. Not IB, not poly, okay. The hyperliquid part, no, that does not work, okay. 2 problems, and first is fatal. The perp has no gamma, and the venue's too small, but your instinct points somewhere real. You're reaching for the right shape. Gex matters because someone is forced to trade at a certain price level. You already built that side. 2 forced flow maps, 100% clear. You are not the problem. You're just approaching trading the old way. There's a new way, and it's with AI. You can literally have AI do the hard part of trading, which is removing all of your emotions and trading while you're living your actual life. And AI is not the future. You can see here, I have AI cooking for me all day long. AI is not the future, AI is now when it comes to trading. If you don't start using AI for your trading, you're going to get left behind, but it's not too late. AI has absolutely flipped the trading world upside down. Too much is way better than too little. Boom. Boom, boom. Searching is important. Come up with great ideas and then back test those ideas to see if they're trash or not. If they're trash, get them out of here. If they're not trash, okay, incubate them. Don't put $10,000 in there like I did. Put $10, see if it works in the future. If it does, scale it up. You've got everything. And if you want to come through to the Zoom tomorrow, I'll drop the API key and give you a bunch of bonuses as well. There's a link in the description.